You are terrified, not only of what had happened up until now, but also of what there is still ahead. You haven't asked Elena, but it wasn't necessary. You already know. The ritual consists of 3 sacrifices. You will have to kill again. Oh boy. You get back to your room shaking. Don't want to run into anyone who would be your next victim. You lock the door. You wish you could lock yourself in. You get even more agitated when you see the red death's implements scattered around the room. The blood-stained robe and dagger, the crimson scar. The mask is the one that represents the horror the most. It oozes of a supernatural and unnerving essence. You take it and examine it. It feels like it stares back at you with its hollow eyes. You hurl it against the wall, trying to break it, but it falls on the floor unharmed. You furiously step on it and kick it, but it still suffers no damage at all. Yes, it's magic! You pick it up again to try to determine what it's made of. It's a bit soft to the touch, and it feels wet, but it seems like it has a hard core, and it's always cold. You try to split it with your hands, without success. You have the strong impression that the essence of your role as the Red Death resides in the mask, more so than in the sacrificial dagger or Hogwarts eternal presence. But it also seems like it possessed a supernatural resistance. In spite of everything you have done to it, it doesn't show the slightest mark. The soft surface can be scratched or peeled off. The issue might be that you're trying to end the supernatural curse using mundane means. Elena was reading something in the hall. It could be the club's book, or maybe another one also related to the ritual. There might be some information there that would help you destroy the mask. Yep. You are again overtaken by the impression that the hall was become larger, even more vividly than before. As you advance towards the table on the back, thinking you sense eyes watching you. The shadows that surround you like they have a life of their own. And even if you hear nothing, you feel as if they murmured behind your back. Elena's books are still on the table. There is the one from the club and another one in Latin, of which you don't understand a thing. I bet the Latin one is the perfect. You find the passage about the cult of Hogwarts in the witchcraft book. By now, you already know more than the text describes. It's the same Elena told you all. You desperately leaf through the volume in Latin, wishing to understand any little thing, but when through you don't know the language. It is an original manuscript, not a print. Very old. On some of the pages there are drawings of rituals, demons, or mystical symbols. Get to a section that seems to be about the ritual. The illustrations are similar to those on the mask box. You recognize the crimson skull in kingdom. There are images of the Red Dead arriving to a gathering of nobles, being praised and then stabbing one of them. Some pages forward you find something that could be what you're looking for. Another description of the mask, but this time it is broken. Someone is holding the pieces in their completely red hands. They have the sacrifice daggers stinging out of their shoulder and huge drops of blood fly out of the wound. You try to read the adjective pages, hoping to catch some words or sentences that could think of sound like Spanish. However, even just reading the text is a bit difficult since it's handwriting and the ink is smudged. You are unable to extract from the slightest bit of meaning. You feel observed again, and you raise your eyes from the book. The shadows at the other side of the room move, even though they shouldn't. They are almost like human figures. Darkness spreads out until fully covering your sight. Uh-oh. Something is going to happen. Hogurat is speaking to you. It seems like she no longer needs you to be asleep to contact you. That's bad. Damn it. So Elena has his powers too. Your heart is still rambling, but the present voice of Hogurat stands and silence you. Okay. Fine. In a dreamlike trance, you go up into your room and outfit yourself once more with the attire of the Red Dead. Hogurat guides you to your next objective. You open the door to Samira's room. She's sitting on her bed. She puts a book to the side and gets firm, watchful. Oh, so bad. It's not Elena. Nope, I'm not doing anything. You run towards her with your dagger raised, try to stop her, but she has already got out of bed and tossed you, crouching. He grabs your leg and makes you fall down to the floor. She's going to kick your armed hand, but Hogwarts' supernatural energy guides your muscles, and you tear her calf with your ritual blade. She shouts and falls on her back. A pool of blood starts forming under her ankle. You leap on her, but you can't manage to give her the final blow. She grabs your wrist with one hand and punches your face with the other. You feel nothing. Samira screams and looks at her fingers. It's as if your masked hand had burned her knuckles. They're red, bleeding. Without noticing, she loses the hold over your wrist. Free yourself. You stab her in the chest. She struggles weakly, but there's nothing she can do anymore. You have reached her heart. You feel how she stopped moving while your robe gets soaked in blood. Something inside you tries to scream, but the presence of your quiet Hogwarts fits with the sensations that dull your mind and calm you down. Are instinctively embraced in this real-life nightmare. Her influence has grown, and her gift is closer than before. When you take off the mask off, you throw up your bedroom floor. On your hands and knees, you start crying. At the beginning of the day, you only wanted your new friends to like you. Now, you have already killed two of them. And there is one sacrifice yet to be made. You lie down in a fetal position, shaking next to the puddle of your own vomit. Time goes by. You don't know for sure if you have fallen asleep on the floor. What you do know is that you've been suffering at every second that has gone by. You gradually notice you can hear a murmur coming from downstairs. It's as if there were many people talking. You perceive Hogwarts present next to you and inside your body, watching and correcting. She propels you to stand up, put the mask on again, and pick up your dagger. What you find at the door to the hall is nothing like the room you knew. Yep, there's so many people in here. What the fuck? Now it's enormous and full of luxury, surrounding crystal lamps, big paintings, tables filled with exquisite food. All around there are humanoid figures, dark shadows of blood, red eyes, with heads of strange shapes which imitate different animals. They chat, laugh, drink, and dance to the sound of the music that echoes lugubriously as if arriving from a far-away place. At the back you notice a theatrical stage that rises above the ground. The figure in front of the curtain is completely human. She's Elena, with her mask of the Master of Ceremonies. Uh-oh, I don't like this. Oh no, it's me. All the shadows stop their activities to look in your direction. Their cheers and applause surround you. I don't really like this. Like, nope. So we are like in Different space. Time. Resume. She stops addressing you directly to encompass all her sinister audience with her gaze. No. I don't want to. Taking a bow, she moves away, and the curtains open. But they're already open. Like, for real. Just can't see them here. Behind them, the forest scenery is down. There are two people wearing animal masks. Motionless, they hang from strings like enormous puppets. You shiver as you recognize them. Yep, they're the two people that I killed. Yep. Light from an invisible source illuminates one of them, who levitates towards the front. It's just fucking creepy. Sorry about the swearing, but yep, it really is creepy. Samira's corpse moves back, and the other one takes its place before the audience and under the limelight. Yep, so this is the other one. It's really creepy how she just dragged them on the scene. Like, what the fuck? Yep, the poor thing. Well, he is dead, so that's why he's not greeting you, stupid. The second corpse is moved away too, and the curtains close. A murmur of expectation raised in the hall. Up until now, you haven't been able to move. You thought it was due to your emotional state, but now your legs start to walk on their own by the will of Cockroach. You can do nothing to stop them. Yep, I'm possessed. While you head towards the stage, you feel the close company of the goddess. Even though you don't see her with your eyes, you'd say she smiles. Cause she's fucking crazy. Yep. The curtains open again. Elena is nowhere to be seen. In the middle of the stage there is a shivering alive person, kneeling down, tight and gagged. So this is the last one, huh? Sorry. Cheers for it! It's Hector. You climb the steps and reach the stage. You are met by open wide eyes, the horrific skull reflected in them. Poor Hector. Elena's voice seems to reach you through a veil of dreams. Maybe. So we can kill him or not. Maybe. You can't move from your spot standing before your victim. Hogwarts doesn't allow you to. I think I need to save just in case. However, you believe you're thinking clearly. You don't feel like your mind is being manipulated or weakened, and you notice you have certain bodily autonomy located in your arms. You examine the dagger and move it up and down. So it's like we're a puppet too. It's nothing like the other times. 'Cause now it's creepier. The shadows stay completely silent. Why haven't Hogwarts pushed you to kill Hector already? Right, this is a good question. Does she expect you to do it by yourself? Maybe. Then her voice curses your mind. Yep. Something comes to your mind. She hasn't asked you to select your victim this time. There's only one choice left, of course, so it wouldn't make much sense. But there were many more people during the ancient rituals, right? Many more possibilities. The Red Deaths of the past did choose their third sacrifice. Maybe that's why you have certain freedom of movement, because you haven't had the opportunity to declare your decision yet. You frantically mull over this idea, trying to find some way out of this, but there's nothing else to choose. I think there is. I mean, we can choose to kill ourselves, or to kill Elena, maybe. Unless... Would you be able to do it? Would it be the way to put an end to the ritual? And if that's the case, is it worth it? Yeah, so we have two choices. I really want to save. Okay. So let's sacrifice Hector. And let's see what ending does this happen, and then we're gonna stab ourselves. One more has to die. Only one. And you don't want to stab yourself. What will be the point? You seriously doubt Hector will survive anyway, and the other sacrifices will have been in vain. Yeah, probably. What has happened up until now can't be changed, and at this moment you are on the verge of obtaining an amazing power, as real as your own life. You nod, not to yourself, neither to Elena or the bodiless shadows, but to Hogwarts. Yes, you say. You accept. You finally agree with what she was been whispering to you for many nights within your dreams. You want to believe, you want to deliver this offering to her, blood in exchange of her blessing, her gift. The twisted dagger stabs the immobilized body. Your gaze is fixed on the wound, from which warm blood pours, drenching your hand. You don't look directly into your victim's eye. And I feel like I just can't read it anymore. I think it's way too much for me. You take your dagger out and stab again, several times more. The sacrifice falls sideways on a crimson pole that doesn't seem to stop getting bigger. The world around you disappears. You now exist in a universe of absolute darkness. Oh, so now we're just living in the darkness, huh? But before you are a foggy vermilion light is born, and an immense shape comes out of it. You see it clearly, towering above you. Well, they say she looks like an insect. She's the goddess, but this is not the partially shrouded appearance you could see in your dreams. Now you gaze at her in all her glory. Little time ago, seeing her like this would have terrified you, but now you can understand her beauty. Maybe. Someone takes you by the hand. You turn your head. It's Elena. Her closeness comforts you. She looks at Hogwarts with wonder, enraptured and murmurs softly. It's not bad. The power fills your spirit, a magnifies energy that makes you feel indestructible and euphoric. Both Elena and you cry, overwhelmed. No, I don't think so. So we're back? What the fuck? The goddess fades away and Elena and you appear at the party hall. You hug. Shadows applaud and cheer around you. So that's it? Your unnatural power over the flesh, alive or dead, turns out to be even bigger than Elena's, as Hogwarts promised you. With practice, you are eventually able to heal the deepest wounds and to stop the progress of diseases. In the same manner, you can make any condition worse, accelerate putrefaction, or even cause it on live organisms. Oh, so now we can heal, or we can make it die. You keep your powers in secret, but among those you save from that, some acknowledge the reality of your magic and become faithful followers, almost worshippers. You use them to keep practicing your skills. That's great. With training and extra rituals, you become able to modify flesh at will without the body necessarily dying. This is getting really creepy. It's like you are making a Frankenstein. Some offer themselves without hesitation to become your own works of art made of bleeding muscle and twisted bones. This is creepy. Elena is at your side during all of this. This is creepy. Even though you accept Hogora's gift with no qualms, it takes time for you to forgive your friend, since there's still a part of you that feels betrayed by her and suffers for what she pushes you to do. As for her, you believe she is sometimes jealous of your ability and of the attention you get, since even your followers are aware that her power is inferior to yours. I presume that's it. However, with time, you come to appreciate her, to understand the necessity of what she did, and even to love her. With your aid and the support of magic spells external to the goddess gift, Elena develops her powers until she has no reason at all to envy yourself. Yours. By yours. Yeah. Huh? You and her start having a psychical relationship and soon come to experiment with all alteration of your own bodies, not just to increase pleasure, but more importantly, to make the feeling of connection and union much deeper. So they are getting freaky. The results are so satisfactory and make your mutual understanding and love reach such high levels that each time you feel more difficult to disjoint your merged flesh, until you both decided to not separate again. What? What the hell? Oh, yep, it's crazy. You become one body with two wheels, always cloistered, maintained by your followers. With the passing of time, the distinction between your two minds starts to wane. Are you two beings or only one? Now you don't even know yourself. At last you won't be alone anymore. Neither will you fear that your beloved Elena will think a big no to you, nor say or do, since she is you and you are her. This is going to be creepy. In a certain way, you have what you wanted to fit in with others. Well, with Elena. Or was it Vail you wanted to get closer to show them how unique they were? You don't know anymore. You hope this new life will be enough for you because you don't think you'll be able to interact with others as you used to. Nope, because now we're all freaky. You won't ever be a normal person again. A part of your mind asks you, shouldn't you be happy for being so special? something inside you cries. The end. Ending of the Red Dead. Oh, so this is the end when we accept our fate. It's really good. So now let's step ourselves and see the other ending. Killing yourself has crossed your mind, but thinking about the illustration you found in the book in Latin, you decide to try something less letter. Maybe that's what it depicted, the answer you looked for. You speak loudly enough that everyone can hear you. Elena, Hogwarts, even the shadows. For the next sacrifice, I choose the Red Dead. You stab your own left shoulder. Nothing stops you. You take the dagger out. It's painful and you bleed profusely. You drop the blade and soak your hands with your own blood. Uh-oh. Then you take the mask off and scrub it thoroughly with your blooded hands. It feels lighter, more fragile, as if it had been transformed into fine glass. So yes, now we can smash it. You hurl it against the floor and it breaks in 1,000 pieces. Elena's painful shriek is muted by the explosion of Hogwarts fury expressed inside of you as an intense pain born in your head and spread out through all of your body. You fall on your knees, also screaming, and then right on the floor. The goddess feels betrayed and she wants to destroy you. But her grip over you fades by the second. The mask must have somehow functioned as the focus of her power in this world. Eventually, the pain fades away, with the exception of the feeling you get from your stabbed shoulder, and you are able to move freely. You stand up. The humanoid shadows are silent before you, totally still. They don't seem like real people anymore. The gleam in their eyes wanes and you think they are slowly fading away. Because probably they were ghosts. And she is angry. Helena walks towards you from the middle of the hall. She cries and grits her teeth with frustration. Oopsie doopsie. Maybe, but I'm happy now. Why do I cry? Yep, that's true. Uh-oh. She's going to stop us. I can't read it anymore, like, for real. Oh, so we still have a choice, okay. Let's face Elena. So maybe we can kill her? Because maybe she is possessed. Damn it. Ah, so we're going to die. Yep, I do. Nope. Well, that was really fast. So, let's free Hector this time. I'm really sorry, but I can't breathe anymore. My voice is just done. It's been like over an hour, so I can't read it. What? That's crazy. Well, maybe we should have killed him. And then so we can left someone else alive. Yeah. So that's it. We're dying again. Ending of the wolf. So I presume you have the monkey and the horse. So it really depends on which character remains alive at the end of the game. Well, so it's really a good game. I mean, it wasn't a game, it was more like a visual novel. But yeah, really interesting. I'm not going to play again and see the other endings. If you want that, you can play for yourself. And probably this will be my first and last visual novel that I'm going to read it or do commentary on it, because it's really hard, and at some point I couldn't talk. My voice was done. So yeah, pretty good one. Bye.